Over the past 6 years, there have been more than 1.1 million votes towards the prizes. Can you tell me more about the WSIS Prize and why ITU has placed such an importance on looking for innovative technology projects around the world?
Yeah, you see that in the world everywhere, you have ICT now getting more and more going to every corner of the world and affect everybody's daily life.
Yes.
And you see that why we have so much progress. It's not only because we have big companies who offer us, very sophisticated systems.
Absolutely.
But also, it is thanks to the SMEs everywhere in the world. They know the technologies, they know the need of the local community, and they have fantastic ideas to offer their innovations to help the local community with the new technologies. So this kind of project, you can see almost everywhere. And thanks to them, if without such kind of support, I'm afraid we may take a much longer time to reach our people with new technology.
Right, because the solutions can't come from just big companies. It has to come from small companies as well. And I would really like to see more small and medium enterprises from Africa to know about the WSIS Prize and to apply for the 2018 application.
And I'm very pleased to see that over recent years we did have some prizes winners from Africa.
Yes.
And we have noted that more and more people, get the knowledge about this process, and we also get a lot of, active contributors from our, process to select the winners.
Right,
it's
almost 20%. Almost 20% is coming from Africa and other places around the world.
But I'm very confident that we have more potentials to attract more young young people,
absolutely,
and, young entrepreneurs.
And something else really interesting about the WSIS Prize is its connection to the Sustainable Development Goals.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me more about that?
We have WSIS process as output of WSIS phase 2, and we established action lines to encourage global family to go together with technologies on these goals. And the action lines, we have 11 action lines.
Yes.
And ITU, for example, is facilitator for action lines 2, C2. This is for infrastructure. And we have also action lines in C5. ICT is also facilitator for cybersecurity. And we have some other like capacity buildings, like for education. We have many. And then for C7, and we have e-agriculture,
absolutely,
education. So for each of these action line, we set up a prize. And then we found sometimes very difficult to choose the winners because it's a fantastic project and marvelous achievement.
Yes.
And then we found also people would very much like to get the opportunity to show up at this process. So we, instead of just choose one winner, and we, for each action line, we chose top 5 as champagne.
Yes.
And among 5, we chose one, the top of the top, as winners.
Yes.
So I think that global family welcomes this initiative, and they, enthusiastically present their projects and try to bid for champagne, bid for winner.
Very true.
And we do have cases, someone got the chance to be, awarded as champagne, and this year they become a winner.
A winner. And Mexico was very, very impressive this year. They had more than 12 champions, and I believe 2 winners, or 1 winner actually, which was very impressive.
Also Saudi Arabia, China, and China never got any chance to be here with us, and this time they get a lot of
for the first time.
For the first time.
Wow.
And China, that this is a huge ICT market there, and a lot of applications.
Absolutely.
And new companies like Alibaba, Tencent, they come from this market.
Alibaba is one of the kings of the world for information technology.
If today you have Alibaba from China, I don't know why we cannot have Alibaba
from Africa, from India, from all over the world.
I was in Africa earlier this year, and on several occasions I met with young people. They told me that the Secretary General, you don't think that we can become a next Alibaba? I said, no, I'm really confident you will be. If you have these visions in your mind, I'm pretty sure you will have a chance to become.
I mean, and when you read the story of Alibaba, you understand that this is someone that started in a small apartment building.
Very small. Nobody knows it.
No one believed in the idea. It took more than people thought he was crazy. It took more than 10 years. He didn't have any money. When you see the story, you see it wasn't just the government of China who supported him, but it was really him who had to have the vision and continue it on when no one believed. And then others caught on and others caught on. And he went to all the small manufacturers in China and said, hey, we have this product, be a part of it, tell the world that you manufacture this, that you do this. And they played a critical role in really promoting the manufacturing sector in China.